So the other day I woke up feeling fully chaotic and I had only one goal in mind. I was finally gonna do it. I was gonna bleach my hair. This was kind of my inspiration. You know the blonde money bits? Yeah, I think they're so cute even though they're kind of not in style as much. I don't know. But then naturally, obviously, I went and fed my cats, and then after breakfast, yeah, I spent 2 hours on TikTok, obviously. Nevertheless, eventually I got up, I changed into an old t shirt, I started gathering my supplies, and second guessing all my life decisions up until that point. Obviously, you gotta have that. Then you know the drill. You start mixing up the 1:1 ratio, the developer and the powder. It doesn't fucking add up, even though you just measured it and it was right. But then you say fuck it and you start applying it anyways, because you didn't just went through the whole epiphany to just go to bed looking the same, right? Right. So then after that, I just used some foils because I've seen it done before and it's supposed to like make the bleach heat up and develop faster and I think more evenly or something. It's something about that, you know? And then at that moment, while I was waiting, I was scrolling through like some news and stuff and I stumbled upon this amazing headline. AI generated photos showing what Twilight characters might look like in real life based on the books. Now, I really want you to pay attention here when it says might look like, and that's all I'd say for now. All I know is that immediately I clicked, and I knew I had to talk about it with someone. But since I have no friends, why not share it online, right? So let's start with a good one. Charlie. Look at this. Look at this masterpiece. I think the real discussion here is, was the casting for Charlie really spot on? Or did the AI really knew what it was doing here? We're all thirsty. Overall, I think it was perfect. I think that it didn't my man dirty. It was what I was hoping for. And I would totally give it like a yes gaga out of 10. Successful. With this next one though, I thought that Rosalie was looking a little like a video game character. And then I realized that she's giving very much yesified version of that one android from Detroit Become Human, you know? The one in the start of the game. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But to speak my truth, I do prefer the actress here just because I remember being so intimidated and so mesmerized by Rosalie when I first saw the movies, and now that I'm older, I just think that they did her a little dirty in the wig department, but other than that, I think she slayed. The whole I don't want to be here, I didn't ask to be born trope, it's good for her, good for her. For Miss Girly Esme, I think that the AI version looks like what I think maybe Renesmee would look like. I know they were supposed to look all kind of young because they were turned young, but I think Esme was like 26, right? If I'm not mistaken, when she was turned. But still, it looks like a teenager almost, like a child. I think I would also prefer the actress here. I don't know, I don't have nothing against her, but I just prefer the Esme of the movie. Speaking of Renesmee, let's discuss this. I don't actually have any issues with her, but like I feel like the actress in the movies looks such like a little angel, and I was so in love with her. She was so cute. I don't know, I don't think I would trade her either. But then it got me thinking, this AI version of her is literally everything that the freaky demon robot wishes it was. Do you remember that one doll robot thingy that they used for the actors to like hold as Renesmee, and then they would just slap CGI on top? Yeah, that thing. I think this version is everything that that robot wishes it was, you know? Look at her. Just trying to look good for the cameras and all. Who's gonna tell her? She stinks. Anyways, let's talk about Bella. Because the AI did her so freaking dirty. Remember when I said that Esme was looking too young? Yeah, with Bella was the opposite. She's looking too old here. Like, she was turned even younger than Esme. She was turned, like, when she was 18, right? And she looks so goddamn old here. She looks like that one aunt in the family gatherings who's, like, making a scene after 2 glasses of wine. You know, like, she looks like she has drinking issues. Like, that has nothing to do with Bella to me. Also, like, Christine is so beautiful, and she was beautiful during the movies. Not even the wigs did her dirty there. And then after she turned, she looks even better. That girl was capable of looking more alive after literally dying. So this one, it's no. It's a flop. Not for me. So far, we didn't really had a flop, but this is one. Next up, we got Arrow. And what is that? Like, seriously, if I'm being honest here, this is the one of all of them that was giving more vampire vibes to me. Like, if I saw him in a movie or in a game or something, I'd be like, okay, this is a vampire, you know? It gives out the, like, the stereotype vibes of vampire, I think. Also, he's giving very much male Kendall Jenner here. I don't know. Do you see that? I see it a little. But if I'm being really honest, I feel like if Arrow was like this serious, sexy, hot, and mysterious, would he really have that sass? Because I feel like AI Arrow, like, he could never have half of the audacity that the real, like, Arrow has. Like, come on, you cannot be that sass. Now that leads us to Edward, and when I tell you I had not a single thought in my brain looking at this, it's because I really didn't. Like, I don't have issues with him again, but like, does that little innocent face gives out the like creepy stalker vibe? The skin of a killer Bella? He could never. He's giving crickets, it's giving like maybe a KJ Appa with long hair, which there's nothing wrong with that, but Edward could never. I do not stand for that. And for the one we were all been waiting for, Jacob, where the hell have you been, Loca? Sure, Jacob's version, to me, it's what embodies nicely my feelings towards all of these, to be honest. Looking at them, the ones that aren't a flop, they're fine and whatever. Like, look at Jacob. He seems very accurate, and I do believe that casting someone that looks like that would bring the opportunity to cast maybe an indigenous person and bring that representation that is so necessary. But also at the same time, I feel like Jacob was so iconic because it was Taylor, you know? Taylor really did such a great job with this role that to this day he's still Jacob to me, you know? He could be in another movie and I'd be like, oh my god, this is Jacob, you know? I don't know. I feel like with all of these, I feel like we wouldn't have the same bop that we do with the Twilight movies if it wasn't for that cast. Like, even with the shitty acting, this is what it makes it so precious to us. If it had a different casting, I don't think it would be the same. Like, as kids, we used to lose our shit over it. And we still do, maybe for different reasons, but we still do. I mean, it's a fucking vampire movie, it's not gonna age. Anyways, these are the ones that I felt like I had something to talk about. The actual article I found had the whole gang in it. I think even Jane was in it, I believe. So I'll leave the link down below if you want to check it out for yourself, if you're curious. But like, spoiler alert, Alice looks like a fucking alien. Oh my god, I don't even understand what was that. After fully judging all these decisions from this AI and being so thankful that they didn't do Charlie any dirty, I rinsed my hair, blow dried it, And this is what kind of looks like right now. I don't know. I think it's cute. I like it. Do not pay attention to my face. Focus on the hair. I did post more stuff related to it on my Instagram. I occasionally post there, meaning I spam eventually one day and then I disappear for 5 months. But I'll also link it down below if you just want to check it out or something. I don't know. Feel free. I also want to say a huge thank you for anyone watching right now, just because I feel like there's really nobody here. But I just wanted to do this for the longest time, and I finally did it. I finally got the means to do it, and I'm happy about it. I'll also be looking forward to uploading more stuff and doing this stuff that I think that is interesting, and I don't know, improving my skills, which is very necessary. But for now, I just hope that you have a lovely time, and I'll see ya.